Hello, everybody. We're back. As always, the full cast aren't here. Who knows if we'll ever get the full cast again? I guess we'll find out. Stay tuned. No announcements for us this go around. So, last we left off, at least, you all fought some weird pirate crew members that came out of a waterfall lagoon, and at the ending of the fight, met up with a old ally for at least one person in the group at this point. Ally in quotation marks. One Firan Zal'honan, a sort of dude who met the party initially at a masquerade ball in the domain of Dementulu and helped them out a little bit there. And the party ran into him one more time in the domain of Mordant, and have ran into him again, seemingly also hopping the domains as well. Learned some information from him, got brought to his mansion in the woods that was hidden, checked out his library for information on current plot threads involving crown pieces, the domain of Darkon, and even this individual himself.
Also got a name, Aslan Rex.
Aslan Rex, yes. The old Dark Lord of Darkon who may have disappeared, who knows? Some of the theories were he disappeared, some were that he died, and some that he went back into his past and a bunch of weird stuff. So, you learned that the next crown piece you're looking for is said to be in the Manor of Argynvostolt, a silver dragon that once lived in Barovia and fought Strahd's forces and was killed. And the knights that served Argynvostolt now dwell within the manor forever. So, your friend, possibly friend, mentioned that maybe seeking these crown pieces was a bad idea, not to do it. So you all ended up at the Amber Temple. Dropped off at the Amber Temple by this Firan, who mentioned his business into the Amber Temple had been concluded while you all were sleeping, and he offered you a lift to where you needed to go, Argynvostolt. You said, no, that's alright, we'll make our way, and have instead decided to enter into the Amber Temple itself to see what Firan might have been up to in there, and went through one of these side entrances through a crack in the wall, and stumbled into a sort of resting chamber for a group of individuals who were seemingly torn apart. And that's what we're going to pick up. Standing amidst the viscera of these people who were once wearing furs, torches and sconces light this bare stone room. 6 bedrolls made of stitched animal furs cover the floor, and a cold air enters through the fissure that you just came through in the wall. And you have a set of double doors to the north and to the east.
Well, right.
Do these people look familiar to you?
Alvita's gonna try to find a head that's not completely sundered.
You don't recognize them. They look like the mountain folk that live in the mountains, which you're currently in the mountains. So yeah, they don't look recognizable to you, Alvita.
Yeah, they probably were just seeking shelter from the from nature.
Oh.
Well, it's pretty fresh, right? The scene.
It's fairly fresh.
Yeah.
We know that this guy's a vampire, Firan. Like
you do not know that he's a vampire.
I mean,
there's been no allusions that there's been no mentions that he's a vampire.
Oh,
that was a different individual.
Yeah, that was the one who knew of him.
Yeah.
That wasn't him.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm confused because I thought this guy was the guy that we saw in Madeleine's domain at that thing.
That was no.
And he was
no.
Oh. Okay. My mind is blown now.
A little bit, yeah, same.
I thought that he was a vampire. I thought he was just
the only vampire you really met, aside from Alvita, There was one in Mordant, the domain in the house. I think we went over this last session as well, pretty in depth. Mordant, there was a house that had this like electrical machine.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody, and that's where you got the amulet. That was in Mordant. Madeleine's domain is Dementulu. You didn't encounter any vampires in Dementulu. The vampire you encountered was in the house, was an acquaintance of this Firan, and after the vampire was basically beat to shit by the group, he said, okay, yeah, you're right to trust these people, they're pretty tough, and Firan showed up.
Okay. Right.
I
Sorry,
was thinking,
Justin.
I was confusing. Yeah, I was confusing the fact that he was okay.
This Firan just looks like a normal everyday dude.
Okay.
Human.
Buddy old pal. Okay. Well, which way are you thinking, Professor?
Oh, the trail of blood, probably. Oh.
I think it's just kind of sprayed about.
Oh, there is a trail of blood, like footprints in the blood. They go out the eastern doors.
Okay. Then. Saw that before I noticed. All right. To the east. So push through.
Okay.
The eastern doors.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm doing it anyway.
Good to know. Interesting.
Is there a map we should be following along with,
Nope.
or no? Okay,
Because that
cool.
takes too much time to move tokens around.
You
on
got
the
it.
Dungeon map,
I'm
yeah.
totally down with that.
So you step up through these double doors, and you find yourselves in a strip club. No, isn't that exciting?
Detect magic.
You come out into a 20-foot wide balcony of black marble made with a shattered railing overlooking a vast temple. Black marble staircases at each end of the balcony descend 30 feet to the temple floor. The vaulted ceiling is 30 feet above the balcony. The walls and ceiling are covered in amber glaze, giving the room a golden sheen. A set of amber doors stand closed. Oh, the doors you come through are made... Okay, all the doors are made of amber. Forgot to mention that. Yeah, so you have stairs going down. Immediately, so you come out... Yeah, 10 feet to your left are some of the stairs that go down. And then across the way about 50 feet... 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet are another set of amber doors. And then you have the stairs going down.
Are they open?
The doors at the other end of the hall are open. And the blood trail goes down the stairs.
Oh, down the stairs. Okay.
Yeah.
Think we should continue following the stairs?
Oh, yes. Well, following the path that he took would most likely give us the same information that he had, or it will give us the lack of information.
Okay.
Okay. Down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The stairs descend about 15 feet, and you get to the bottom, and as you get to the ground floor of the temple, you see 4 black marble columns support the vaulted ceiling, at the north end of which stands a 40-foot tall statue of a cowled figure in flowing robes. The statue's stony hands are outstretched, as if in the midst of casting a spell. Its face is a void of utter blackness. The ominous statue stands between 2 black marble balconies, one of which has partially collapsed and fallen on the temple's black marble floor, in front of an open doorway. The walls of the temple are sheathed in amber, and the doors leading from it are made of amber as well. Arched hallways coated with amber lead away from the temple to the west and east. Flanking these exits are alcoves that hold white marble statues of robed human wizards with pointed hats and golden staffs, one of which has toppled and shattered on the floor, and the footprints go to the base of this statue.
Making our way to the base of the statue.
Hi.
While we do that, the professor's gonna start ritually casting detect magic.
Okay. To get
Who knows if he'll finish it, but he's gonna start doing it, because the last time we fucked around with statues, someone died.
Okay.
Great stuff.
So the statues were 30 feet away. So
We'll move slowly.
You're gonna move
Alvita will
extremely slowly.
As the professor begins to cast, she'll do more. She'll try to focus her senses away from the professor's mumbling incantations and
It's actually just Tim
Sam's heavy footfalls.
going to
Like to see a new adventure. Try to listen out to see if there's any kind of extra movement, keeping eyes on the walls and such.
Okay.
Not really sure. I don't think she knows fully.
Okay. What's your passive perception?
19.
19. So as you're descending the stairs, you can see arrow slits in the western and eastern wall that overlook the temple from the west and east walls. Nothing in there.
Okay.
And you swear you can hear something moving around inside the head of the statue.
She'll kind of shift her footing
And I need
and
everybody
make the
to make dexterity saving throws as a chain lightning spell gets cast out of the face of the statue at everybody.
Wow.
Oh no. What was
That is a
Dexterity?
big no.
Oh, that's a
Hold on, let me see.
21 for Sam.
Fuck.
Do I have anything now?
Changing these dice.
Sure.
I don't think I have anything that will help me here. No.
I do, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to use it. All right. Oh, go ahead.
All right. So, Alvita, what'd you get?
9.
You take 42 points of lightning damage, and I believe you have the amulet.
Fuck. Yes.
So the amulet takes 42 lightning damage,
Okay.
which means I think it has about 8 hit points left on it
Yeah.
that it can take. Yeah.
Bump those charges.
So that's chain lightning, so hits Alvita, and then it's going to jettison towards the professor, and yeah, Sam. So professor, what'd you get for your dex save?
4.
42 lightning damage.
I will use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements.
Okay.
Nice.
So you take 21 lightning damage.
Okay. 21 lightning damage. Yeah.
Sam also takes 21 lightning damage.
Oh my god.
And I need you all to
That
roll
is
initiative.
so bad.
Alvita, what'd you get for initiative?
Like
10?
Cattywampus, but it uses a lower one. 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So that person technically just went, so that's good. Alright. Alvita, through the arrow slits in the walls, you can see these flaming, green flaming skulls take up positions where the arrow slits are. But in the head of the statue you hear, "Get out of here! You were with that person! You're with them!" And one of the flame skulls is going to cast Fireball at the group.
Ooh,
So
my
I need-
god, we're dead.
I guess we're TPKing.
So I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws again.
Oh my god. I'm rolling ass tonight.
Yeah, and
Which
same here.
so
Nat
fitting.
1. That
Nat
was a
1.
1 and a 2, so.
Oh, I'm resistant to fire. Oh.
There you go.
And the person's gonna
Alright, so
disappear
what'd you
now.
get for your save, Alvita?
What did I get? 14.
14. Succeeds, so you only take 15 fire damage reduced to half. It's because you're resistant, right?
So I would take 7.
Yep.
Okay. That would okay. Okay, so I'll take 7 fire.
Sam also takes 15. Professor, what'd you get?
Nat 1.
So you take 30 fire damage.
Okay. Great.
Right.
Ouch.
Amber Temple. Another flame skull, and the opposite one is also going to do a fireball.
Fucking hell!
So dex saves again, everybody.
Not surprised.
DC
Okay, that's
13.
fucking better. 25.
Okay.
19.
14, so everyone's going to half this damage.
And then I half it again.
Yep. And you did hear a voice.
There's no way that Sam's staying alive after this, right? Like,
That's 26 fire damage. So everybody takes 13.
6.
And yeah, you all heard a voice in the head of the statue say, "You're all with them, kill them, blah, blah."
Yeah.
Don't forget that you have AIDS, so you have an extra 5 hit points.
yeah, that's already included.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll bring us to Sam.
Yeah, we're leaving, right? We're just like booking it out of here, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Sam's going to look at. Oh man.
If I didn't cast Absorb Elements, I'd be fucking dead.
Yep.
Glad he did.
Sam's going to touch the professor and cast. Oh yeah, Sam doesn't know about the thingamajig. Sam's going to touch the professor and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Oh, I think I told them that
Okay, well, we'll
I
touch you
would
somewhere
hurt.
where it's not going to hurt them.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's specifically just your skin that does that. So you heal by 17.
Ooh.
And then bonus action. Oh, they don't need to. Yeah, they're just going to run up the stairs.
Yeah, retreat.
30 feet, which would
Yeah.
get them 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to the base of the stairs. And their action was to cast Cure Wounds. Professor Milton Bradley.
We don't have anything to do with that one, but we'll leave. Bye. See you.
Persuasion
Have
check.
a good life.
Persuasion check. If you're trying to
Okay.
persuade the individual.
15.
Okay, no response from inside the statue.
I still
Okay,
fucking book it.
Okay.
Okay.
Voice is coming from
So you'd get
inside.
you'd be side by side. with
60
the-
feet. Yeah.
Okay, so up the stairs then.
Yeah, I'm
So
using
you
my
go
action to
5,
dash.
10,
I'm not
20,
fucking
25.
around here. I'm getting out of there.
Are you going through the doors you came through?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so
if they're closest.
So you're out
yeah.
of view of everything then.
Oh yeah.
Nothing can
I'm
see you.
fucking breaking line of sight as
All
soon
right.
as I can and just fucking running.
One of the other flame skulls, because there's 3 of them, is also going to launch a fireball.
We're all kind of split up now, which is
Yeah,
well.
it's just Alvita down there. Actually, you know what? That's right. It's going to use its fire ray instead then. So 1 fire ray at Alvita, 1 fire ray at Sam.
Hit me with the best shot.
So the one to hit Alvita is going to be a dirty 20 to hit. And you take 12 fire damage reduced to 6.
Good rose. Save my ass.
And then the one for Sam is a 19 to hit. Sam takes 11 fire damage and Sam is unconscious. Bringing us to Alvita.
Oh, bless. Alright. Oh, man.
Sam is 30 feet away from you at the base of the stairs.
Yeah, I have 35 feet, so she'll run to Sam and kind of stand. She'll sheath the sword and lift her hands up, frazzled, burned, scarred, smelling of ozone. Her hair's kind of standing up a little bit. And she is going to, by the chain and by the, she's going to pull the cloak or the coat and the lightning spite out, and she's going to toss them forward. We mean you no harm. Let us leave, please. And then she's going to reach down and she's going to cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
on Sam. For 2nd level, so 10.
Alright. Sam is no longer dying.
And bonus action second wind on herself.
Sounds good. You can make a persuasion check too if you'd like.
Certainly try. Okay, let's step in. At what did I? What did I have one from? Oh, my level. That's right. So 7. Persuasion. Okay, does not go with that. Nope, that's a 2.
Okay.
If so.
Anything else?
Oh, mark these off. They're not in our inventory at the moment. She's going to. She has 5 more feet. She's gonna stand her ground.
With Sam?
Yeah, trying to standing in front of Sam, putting herself between Sam and this statue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. You see 3 glowing darts come out of the darkness of the statue's face as it casts magic missile at you. You take 9 force damage.
Ouch. A lot of fucking healed.
That'll bring us to another one of the flame skulls. Who's going to do a fire ray twice? One at Sam, one at you. The one at Sam is with disadvantage. Sam is prone. That is a 12 to hit, which misses Sam. And the one at you is a 7 to hit.
Oh, no.
Okay. The flame skull and one of the opposite little arrow slits is going to do a fire ray as well. One at you, one at Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Sam one is disadvantage for a 9 to hit, which misses. And the one at you is a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. You take 17 fire damage reduced in half. So you take 8.
8.
Alright. Sam, prone on the ground, is going to use half movement to stand up. And is also going to put a hand on you and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. And you're healed by 19 hit points. And then they're going to spend 15 feet of movement and go up the stairs. So they'd be at the top. Yep. Right at the top of the stairs, right by the door. Professor's on the opposite side of the doors. Professor, you can see Sam run up the stairs. Cool. Professor.
Alvita's still
Basically,
more than 30 feet away.
Yeah, at the bottom of the stairs. So you currently can't see Alvita.
Alvita, don't resist this, please.
And he's going to cast Vortex Warp.
Okay, so you'd have to you'd have to use 5 feet of movement to get out the door, and then.
Yep.
Yep.
He's going to do that. To cast Vortex Warp and teleport her 90 feet to anywhere within 90 feet of himself.
Sure.
And so he's going to teleport her back behind cover.
Like in the room where you are? Because you're in the chamber where all the dead
back
bodies
in the
are.
room where I was. I'm going to
Yeah.
go in, grab Sam since they used the 15 feet of their movement.
Okay.
And it won't do damage, but it's still gonna hurt, and I'm gonna try to chuck them or carry them back. If I need to throw them, I will.
No,
but
you can carry them.
if I can carry them, I'll carry them back behind cover.
Cool.
It does not resist.
And then I will let them go, because starting my turn with them grappled would be when I would have to do damage to them.
Yep.
Ooh.
All right. Anything else? You're
I'm gonna
5,
bonus
10, 15. You're 20 feet away from the crevice that you came into this building from.
Cool. I'm going to bonus action defensive field.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case.
Okay.
And give myself 6 temporary hit points.
Okay. Using its 40
me-
feet fly speed, it's
Ooh. I can't do vortex warp very many times, guys.
so.
Numbers.
You don't see this because it's going to fly through one of the arrow slits because they're just little tiny skulls. And it's going to use its 40 feet of fly speed to get right in the doorway where you're all standing. And tis going to... Can't do fireball anymore. So fire ray. One at... Both at Alvita.
Do it.
17 to hit on the first one?
Yeah, that hits. It's my armor class.
Okay. Ooh, my dice. You take half of 13, so you take 6. And 15 for the second. To hit.
Oh no, sorry.
Okay. So yeah, it's your turn. There's a flame skull there's a flame skull in the doorway of this room you're all standing in.
Like, I can't close the door on its face.
You can close the doors, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was. Okay, so she is going to close the door. Are there like? I imagine there's like latches or
No.
like a door handle.
No. There's
Oh, they're
big,
just
sturdy
like.
amber doors.
Fuck.
Oh, so it won't be able to blast.
It's a little
them.
flying
At
skull.
least we can hope.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Then she is going to. Ooh. She's going to. Yeah, she'll use her action and she'll pick up Sam. She'll fireman
Stop picking me up,
over
I'm
the
fine.
shoulder. Oh, I thought you were very hurt. My bad. And she won't. She'll go to do it, and if Sam says that, she'll put Sam down and just take off toward using. She has 70 feet of movement to get out.
Okay, so you would get... Yeah, you're out of the temple.
Yep.
Alright. Boom, boom. You do hear fire things hitting the amber doors, but doesn't seem to be doing anything. Sam's going to cast another Cure Wounds, but on themselves. And heal 13 hit points. What do you got for bonus action cantrips? No bonus action cantrips.
Yeah.
Gonna also run away. Bonus, and then just run 30 feet. So they're currently in the process of squeezing through the crevice that only one person can fit through at a time. Bring this to the professor.
I'm gonna hold the door shut. That's it. End of turn.
Okay. The one on the opposite side of the door.
Who's gonna knock?
I'll try to see if the doors have hit points. Just to see if I have to actually track stuff and to see if their attacks are doing anything to the doors. Translucent amber, so you can see through the doors. Blocks of translucent amber with iron hinges and fittings. Okay, yeah. So they can see through the doors, which is good to know. So it's going to cast Flaming Sphere right behind the professor.
Oh, are we establishing certain mechanics here that you can, even if you don't have a direct thing, if something is translucent, you can do stuff to
Because you
it?
can still see through it.
Okay, all right. If
Yeah.
I survive, I will use that later.
Yep. So, it doesn't even mention you need line of sight with Flaming Sphere either. So, it's going to cast Flaming Sphere right behind the professor. And I need the professor to make... Oh, wait. Ends its turn. Ends its turn. Within 5 feet of the sphere. And then bonus action. It's going to ram the sphere into the professor, so I need the professor to make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
16 succeeds. Is there half damage on that? I'm just trying to see here. Half as much on a success. Okay. So you're gonna half this. So 6 fire damage reduced to 3.
Okay.
And there's a big ball of fire, a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire directly behind you.
Great.
Alvita, you're out of the temple.
Okay, I could hear Sam struggling from the inside.
Well, not
correct?
struggling. You see them squeezing through the crevice.
Okay. Okay. Shit. Not much Alvita can do. Gonna call in. Are y'all coming? And she's gonna kind of move way to allow for Sam to have room. Yeah, she'll use an action to actually cast Cure Wounds on herself because she's struggling real bad right now. Yay for 5 fucking hit points.
Alright. Sam's going to use the rest of their action dash to get out to where you are. Alvita.
Perfect.
Bring us the professor.
Cool. Okay. So, let's see. I have a clear path to exit.
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, the sphere's just 5 feet directly behind you, and you have like 10 feet of clearance on either, like 5 feet of clearance on either side of the sphere anyway. Yeah, you have a clear path.
With my
to exit.
movement, can I get through the crevice?
Let me look, because the crevice is very narrow, so it does count as difficult terrain. So, 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet to the crevice. The crevice is 10 feet long, so the crevice is another 20 feet. So 45 feet total will get you out of the crevice.
Alright, so I can't get out of there.
Correct, because it's a difficult terrain inside the crevice.
Have any of the other skulls moved on this door?
Oh, sorry, yes. The other 2 are floating in front of the door. So there's 3
So
total
they could
now
be
in front of the door.
casting any other spells as well.
Yep.
And I'm not going to make it this round. And they could be pushing on the door.
And yeah, they're just little skulls like flying into the door. They don't have enough strength to actually open the thing, so they're resorting to spells that they can cast behind the door.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Okay. I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, hopefully they can't move that thing if they can't see it anymore.
Oh, they can still see it because the door's translucent.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but if we go through that crevice,
Yeah.
they can't move. Like, hopefully they can't move it when they can't see it anymore. Once we're on the, if they can't see us, they can't like move the thing to hit us if they lose sight of their own spell. Right. So like, and the sight of us. I mean, at least. I don't know. That's, I guess, meta knowledge. I know that they can move it, but like, as the professor, I'm just like, fuck, I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna. Do I make a save at the end of my turn or at the start of my turn?
End of your
regarding being
turn.
in 5 feet. Okay. So if that's the case, I am just going to use, seeing that everybody else is through the crevice, I'm going to use my action to dash.
Okay.
And try to get through there.
Okay, so you'd be about halfway through the crevice.
Wait, what? I thought you said 45 feet. 45 move speed would get me through.
Well, let me count. Let me do my math again.
Sorry.
5, 10, 15, 20 feet to the crevice. And the crevice is difficult terrain of 10 feet, so that's technically 20 feet. And then to get out of the crevice is another 5, so yeah, 45 feet total.
Okay. I will dash, and then I will have 15 extra feet exiting there.
All right.
And based on that, where's everybody else? Are they within
Directly
that same...
behind the crevice, like right out of it. So you'd bump into everybody as you exit.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right. As a bonus action, you move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature,
And I will move the rest of my 15 feet out of this fucking place.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 foot diameter sphere does not require line of sight to move it, which is interesting. All right. So yeah, you're technically out of combat because that sphere's not going to catch up. But as you're like running out of the crevice, you can see the sphere slowly like going through the crevice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you're far enough away from the temple where, you know, that's the end of the encounter, I think.
How did that guy get through all of those people? They said that they saw him. So what is that all about? They said they thought
it seemed
that
afraid of it. It's the way that it sounded. It seemed afraid. So, I mean, you saw what he did to the bodies. You know. All right. So now we're injured, and we have a long, fucking trek ahead.
You're outside in the blowing snow on like a snow-dappled road in the Salenka Pass Mountains.
That information was good information, though.
It was not.
It was. We know that they are most definitely not an ally.
Well, says who?
Says me.
Well, you got that from other things in the temple attacking us. Oh, sorry, just very pain.
I'm curious how and why those other school things did not attack him.
Alvita, you can make a history check and try to maybe glean some information off that if you want. Because flame spells are pretty common here in Barovia, so...
Oh, they're undead, correct?
Yeah.
This is a... Sorry, I'm checking something. That's only... Oh, I get advantage on intelligence checks, so I'll roll again. I rolled a 10 and 11 with no modifier, so an 11.
Okay. And they are common enough, so...
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you all the information. I'll give you a little chunk.
Okay.
If they're destroyed,
Oh, right.
they regain all of their hit points in an hour, unless... But you don't know if there's a way. You do not know the method on how to stop that. Just that they do come back to life after being destroyed. So most likely he probably did destroy them, but they just came back.
She relays that, but like exasperated. They have means of getting. You have to do something, or they just come back. They don't.
Oh, that is diabolical.
Yes, they're very good with protectors, as you can see. Even if you manage to destroy them, or someone managed to destroy them, and they get past you on their return out to wherever it is, they'll be facing them again. So
You know, it did remind me of Thalia for a moment, and well,
the brief moments that she had assumed such a visage.
yes.
Let's start walking.
Before we do that,
And he'll try to listen for anything, any like signs of them following or anything like that.
You just hear blowing snow, and it doesn't sound like they're following. Just blowing snow and whatnot.
we should patch ourselves up.
Let's walk a little bit and then we can. More distance.
Short rest, right now. I'm calling it.
Let me see what time of day it is to see if you can actually rest. See if it's not too cold.
We'll just do a.
Yeah, I'm seeing if it's not too cold. 6 p.m. Okay. So.
Wait, did we sleep during the night? We just woke up.
You did. So it is considered extreme cold right now. So its Constitution saves at the end of each hour or gain 1 level of exhaustion. Unless you have cold resistance. I'll let the professor have advantage on these because Lamortia is cold year round.
Yeah, but I can't make everyone else do these because that means it's, that's just not smart as a party.
Oh, okay. All right, well.
Can everyone see in the dark?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. However, Sam's voice. I think it's just a normal voice. Yeah.
Okay. Alvita will start walking.
Okay. And Aid's still up, so that's good to know.
Only if we get max hit points again.
Yeah.
She'll
she'll walk until they get out of the cold.
It is a long walk to following the pass. It's about 3 hours to get to the next point. And you're still on the pass after those 3 hours.
Yeah, but what else? What other choice do we have? We don't have any choices. We have to walk, so we're walking.
All right.
We can't short rest.
Nope. You can if you want.
So,
but,
looking at the map, how the pass goes, the Amber Temple goes like a long way around.
Yeah.
Hits like a fork and then goes back north. Is there a way that we can just, because these are like mountainous?
They're very steep mountains. They're kind of like this, like incredibly steep. The trail is the safest way to go.
You could just spider climb that, but yeah, no, thinking of the others.
What are you saying? Tuck and roll, Lavila.
It's no. Take the trail. We'll get close to the woods and hope for the best.
And yeah, it's telling me how long it takes right here. So for your first hour of travel, I need a DC 10 Constitution saving throw at the end of your first hour.
Oh, thank God.
Professor can have advantage because Lamortia is cold as fuck year round. So
cool, got it.
Sam got a 21.
13.
Okay, you're fine.
17.
You're all fine. All right, hour number 2. Sam got a 10. Sam succeeds. Alvita.
It's going down by 1. 9. Or, sorry, 12.
12 succeeds. Professor.
17.
Succeeds. Third hour, which you'll be arriving at a new location. Sam got a 9, so Sam gets a level of exhaustion.
Oh, I got another 13.
Cool. Everybody succeeds, but Sam does get a level of exhaustion. You're coming from that way, so... Alright. You come to an arch, like an archway. Let me see if that's actually the right location. Yes, it is. One of the statues at the top of this arch has crumbled, leaving only the hindquarters of a horse intact, and the mountain pass continues beyond. You're basically looking at a bridge as well, so there's a bridge here. And 500 feet down below, you can barely see a river through the fog. The bridge looks like it's slippery in a few places and is 10 feet wide and 90 feet long.
Still cold here?
Yes, because you're still up in the mountain pass.
Yeah, okay.
And it does look like there's a guard tower and some other like shelters Once you cross the bridge, looks like there's shelter.
Do they look occupied?
It looks like a really old guard tower.
Okay.
All right. We're tying ourselves together, and if we all go down, I can slow us.
All right. She'll pull out the umbilical cord and she will tell it to fasten around each of us.
Okay.
At healthy lengths.
Sounds good.
So just so we don't. There's a potential of someone catching. I would think probably the best option would be Alvita and Sam taking up the outsides, and then Professor being in the middle.
Okay.
For the sake of weight distribution.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Cool. He's crossing the bridge. All right.
Yes.
All right. The low walls that enclose the stone bridge have fallen away in a couple of places, but the bridge appears intact. A black cloaked rider on a charcoal colored horse guards the middle of the bridge.
Fucking hell.
Kind of just like
Shit.
appears within the mist.
Shit.
I'm just staring.
She'll stop.
Okay.
Look to the others. Well,
What?
do you not see that?
Yes.
Doesn't look friendly.
Well, I don't know what's friendly or not these days.
Very few things are friendly, it seems.
And you just see it
Do
pointing.
you realize you're in the middle of the road?
It's in the process of pointing up towards Mount Gaki to the west.
Oh, okay.
Where we just came from?
No, just yeah. And
Oh, the what?
And Alvita, you would know there's a massive bird that roosts on the mountain. A rock. The rock of Mount Gaki. And the rider and the horse disperse like ash in the wind as soon as the professor shouts at them.
We run fast.
Across
Keep
the
up.
bridge.
Yes.
Okay.
She will have the long sword of wounding two-handed as she's just battle charging.
Okay. I want one of you to roll percentile dice. You need a 35 or higher to prevent the rock from coming down from its roost.
All right, you want to do this, Lex?
Sure.
This was
Yeah,
they had a bad. Last time when I did Curse of Straw, this bridge was a bad time.
Okay.
So
I'm rolling high, so like yesterday,
So you want-
92.
92. You run across the bridge. It is slippery in places. You kind of slip a little. But you do not hear the rock of Mount Gaki come flying down to scoop up unsuspecting prey.
I'm heading, not even stopping as we get to the
So
other side. I'm
good.
immediately going to
Curse of
the,
Straw, that happened and it was a rough go. Alright. So,
immediately to the shelter.
you cross the bridge and you get to the western arch. You're not at the shelter yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, at the top of this arch are two statues of armored knights on horseback with lances charging one another, and the wind is howling like wolves as it passes through the gorge. And to your left, there's a 10-foot wide little alcove that looks like guards at one point would use that to get protection from the wind. And then you have a little bit of a road before you get to the guardhouse. But you can see the guardhouse. The road's maybe like 200 feet to the guardhouse. So you're off the
About
bridge
it.
now, and you're on
that's
the road again.
Okay, let's go. She'll guide them,
Okay.
keeping an eye out because she has her
Okay.
high senses. Mhm.
You come to a tower, stone tower, set with a door made of iron-bound wood. The tower is, looks like it's 2 stories with an open rooftop, and then about 10 feet from the entrance to the tower, continuing along the road, you see this eastern archway of the gatehouse with a curtain of green flame filling the archway, but you are at the guardhouse. The door is currently closed of the guardhouse. Iron-bound wood.
But there's green flames.
Yeah, to the south of you, to the archway to continue on the road.
Sorry. Okay.
So you got the guard.
Okay,
You're at the guardhouse. The green flames are at the gatehouse to the south that leads into where you are currently.
Got it.
So if you want to get off the pass, you're gonna have to figure your way through the green flame. Yeah.
Shit.
But there is a guardhouse right here that you're standing in front of.
All right. She'll walk up. She'll tell the umbilical cord to unfasten. She'll put it over her so it like goes across her chest, and then she'll walk up with the sword, kind of at like behind her a little bit, like so it's not like presenting it, but she'll go up to the door and she'll kind of she's gonna drum her fingers, her claws a little bit, her nails. See if anything responds.
Nope.
Test the door.
Doesn't open.
Feels locked.
Yeah, there's no lock on it.
She'll try to give it a sharp nudge.
Like a forceful nudge?
Yeah, like it's a test to see if something's like.
It doesn't budge.
Okay, so the door is just like there. There's no give at all. Right?
Not that you can tell if you like.
Okay.
Just with the sharp little nudge. Yeah, no.
What's taking so long? What are we doing?
She'll stand back and she'll bring her foot up and just do a Spartan kick at the.
Okay. Give me an
on the
athletics
door.
check. It's a very sturdy door.
Dirty 20.
Does not succeed. The door just.
Well, okay. The door's stuck. I tried. You
Are
heard that
there
kick.
any windows?
Alvita, I will re-describe the tower a bit.
Uh-huh.
Just to re-describe it.
Uh-huh.
It's about 2 floors, and it's a tower. So the top is
Oh,
open.
got it. I will climb up the tower.
Okay, with the spider
As
climbing?
as I heel kick the door,
Yeah.
my foot kind of stays, and I'm like, okay. She'll undo the umbilical cord, and she'll walk up because it's 50 feet, and she'll tell it to fasten around. Does it have what are those called? The like the looks like a rook.
Yeah. The top of the tower is the tower's 40 feet high total. So
Oh, perfect. So there'll be 2 feet extra to at least tie off. So she'll tell it to tie off there.
okay.
Climb up, and it should
Okay.
knot itself. So she'll.
All right. So you climb up, get to the top. And you can see 10-foot tall gold-plated statues stand atop the battlements of this tower, facing outward. Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance. And the cold wind stirs the snow up here, under which you can see human skeletons clad in rusty mail, and there is a wooden trapdoor.
Do the statues of these females, is there any indicator of who they could be or who they represent to Alvita? She would know of being from here?
Probably
I don't know if
not.
it's okay. She'll look down to the others before she wanders off to make sure they get up successfully.
Okay.
All right, get going.
Sam will climb up. Just a simple athletics check with advantage because there's a rope.
Yep.
All right, 22. Sam gets to the top.
Cool.
So, Professor, if you climb on the rope, athletics check with advantage.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Oh wait, Sam would have had a straight roll because they have exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
So it would have been, sorry, 5 plus 5, 10. And there's a rope, so DC was 10, so yeah, they get to the top. They struggle, they slip a little bit, and then they... Okay. They're
To
all on
release.
top. You're all on top of the tower.
Okay.
It's a 545-foot drop to the misty valley below.
Like on the other side?
Yeah, on the opposite side. You look over, it's 540 feet sheer drop.
Okay, don't go that way.
Like, there's no mountain, it's just like this. Completely
that is
straight.
Frightening. But on her map, she knows that that's Luna Lake would be...
The Luna River, yeah.
Okay. She will open the trapdoor, kind of dust away.
Professor's gonna get the rope back and hand it, the umbilical cord rope, and hand it back
Gross.
to the madam.
Okay.
She pulls it open.
Okay, the trapdoor?
Yeah.
Alright. It squeals incredibly loudly. Just... And, yeah, you can see another chamber down below.
Cool. I'm gonna begin ritually casting detect magic.
Alright.
Should we wait?
Only if you want to. If you want to find out if there's anything magical before you walk inside.
Sure. Wait a second.
Okay. 10 minutes go by, no magic.
Cool. I'll keep it up while we go.
Alright.
How is from the trapdoor? Is it like stairs or is it a ladder
To
get down? Or is it just a drop?
Iron ladder.
Okay. That's... she's going to tell the umbilical cord to fasten at the top rung. Or actually, she's going to tell it to fasten at one of the... Like what she did before, but she's going to toss it down. Because it's actually a 60-foot, and it shortens to 50-foot when it's knotted up. So she's going to drop it down just in case something goes mischievous with the ladder rung. So she'll use the rope as like a secondary... and also if something happens and we have to climb up and we don't have a way to get up on the middle, so she'll do that.
All right, and then you climb down the ladder.
Okay.
This area of the tower is the top floor of the tower, not counting the rooftop, and it's an ice box with windows set in almost every wall. The ladder you descended from is rusted and bolted to the floor. Mounted above the stone hearth in this area is a dire wolf's head, and the wind coming down the chimney howls in its stead. And there's a staircase on the southern wall, spiral staircase going down.
Oh, fuck.
So this is an ice box, so it's basically everything's covered in ice, just like because there's windows all over the place, so it's just...
An ice box with windows.
Like it's so cold.
It's so cold it turned into an ice box.
It's like an ice box, yeah. Okay, climbing down or going down to the bottom floor?
Yeah.
Ground floor? Okay.
All right. So you descend 20 feet. And a cold hearth stands across from the door, the wind howling down its chimney. The three windows look out over a sea of fog, and the door is barred from within. So you can see that the door you tried getting through is barred.
I imagine the windows face the creepy cliffside. Okay. No wood or anything like that.
No, just the door, the bar that's on the door, the wooden like.
Okay.
But it's a little warmer down here because there's only the three windows and not all windows.
Okay. Ideas. She'll reach into her pouch. She'll grab a torch in her tinderbox and she'll light her torch.
Okay.
For some heat. Just kind of have that present for the moment. She'll sit down. Okay. Maybe we'll be safe. We can certainly hope.
Right. Well, this hurts.
And he'll like try to patch up the burns that he got from that, as well as like the burns from the fire and the burns from the lightning, and just try to start patching up for a short rest.
All right.
Yeah.
And you're just using the torch for warmth then?
She has a few. There's a couple. I reduced it down to how many she would have. She has a 3, so they last for about an hour, I think.
Yeah.
So she'll do it for the hour that they have their short rest.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Everybody can get a short rest then.
Oh, bless be.
Sorry, Sam. I'm using a lot of your hit dice because you do not have a lot of hit points.
I think I'm gonna have to do the same.
Honestly, neither do I. I got really close, closer than I think you guys might know, because he's not wearing the armor.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's right.
My counterattacker shows everybody's hit points where they're currently at.
Fuck. Okay.
Sam's at 45 of 51.
Puts me at full.
well, I
I used
mean,
all of them.
Minus 3 times 6 is 18. Minus 18 from what my hit points actually show.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. It's all my hit dice, so no more short rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh God, that's right. Fuck. Okay.
And you ditched the
Um,
lightning bite in the Ember Temple? Okay, cool. Probably a good idea.
Yeah, with it being with 8
Because
charges.
that was
which
so close to
yeah,
exploding.
the thought was if shit was gonna hit real bad, she was gonna tell the professor to try to lightning the.
Oh, that's a cool idea
amulet.
too.
That would have been a TPK, big time.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna kill everything inside, maybe. I don't know.
When in
So I
doubt.
need 50 hit points. I need about 50 hit points. I don't know if I can do that. Well, we'll see. Yeah, probably not. Nope. 17. Gonna have to be good enough.
What are you at?
Ah, fuck.
What are you at?
Let me put in a 0 for my
I forgot.
override. Or not 0. Oops, wrong button.
Sam is a peace domain cleric. What? Oh, that's funny.
She just wants peace.
Or
She just wants
peace. Peace.
Peace. Peace be with
It's
us.
that
Peace.
one piece.
Yeah.
If that's
And
why
she's a pirate.
if that's why Brittany fucking did it, I'm a rage. I'm gonna go crazy.
Oh man.
What do you? Yeah, Professor. What are you looking at? How I could throw some cure wounds into you.
I'm at 36 of 66.
I'm gonna hate
Oh.
doing this right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast 2 cure wounds on you.
I forgot they're peace domain clerics. One of their channel divinities is they can use their
You get
action
15 back.
and do bomb of peace and heal people that they run past. Forgot that peace
That's
domain
all right.
clerics get
It's not. I mean, it's not your character.
That's right. I'm the DM. I don't memorize
Yeah.
everyone's stuff. All right.
15. So you heal 15, Professor.
Anybody need more
Yeah,
hit
sorry.
points?
I'm gonna do. I don't want the cleric to
Don't
use.
don't
these.
waste your spell slots though.
I mean,
Alvita
kind
doesn't
of
really need spell
half-
slots.
I mean, if there's like using spell slots on healing is a little, it's not really a waste. I don't know. Depending, I don't know what's going on.
I do not want you to waste your spell slots right now. I'm just going to say that now. I don't want you to waste any. Yeah, keep the healing.
I'll keep one. I have one
Sam
left.
is going to run around the chamber like a
Whee!
on like a sugar high, and going to use one of their channel divinities, Bomb of Peace,
Is that
and
really a thing? I'm gonna look that up.
yeah,
That sounds amazing.
any creature during the movement. Okay, so you each are going to heal.
Oh, I'm already full
Oh
healed.
man, we should have. Oh, that should have been before the show.
Well, yeah, I didn't know because I
Yeah.
I don't memorize everyone's stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone gets an additional 12 hit points minus Sam,
All right.
and then I got to mark off a channel divinity, whatever that is, on here.
That is amazing.
There we go. Oh yeah, because
So
channel
interesting.
divinity returns on a short rest, but whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Hey, we were in a far worse situation. We just have to find somebody to sacrifice.
So
if we
that's the
run into
second. That's the
things.
second peace domain cleric that has been in the Thursday games. Okay. Cool. You have your short
Okay.
rest. The torch. I'll be nice to the torch is barely enough heat to stave off the Constitution saves
Yeah.
because it is extreme cold.
Yeah.
So no Constitution save at the end of that short rest.
Cool.
She's gonna just use her palm to thrust up on the bar that's holding the door.
Oh,
at the end
it
of
comes
the
up. It
stairs.
comes up real easily.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a DC 22 athletics check to break the door down.
Fuck off! God damn! So close.
But then he would have broken the door down. It probably would have been too cold in here.
Yeah, it probably would have been not good. So, she will do that. Are we ready to go?
Oh, yes.
All right. So as you step out, you can see a curtain of green flame fills the eastern archway of the gatehouse, the last archway that you need to get through. And perched above the gatehouse, like the archway of the gatehouse, are two vulture-like statues.
I don't like those. I don't like those statues.
Why?
They just look ominous, and it's dark. And
I mean, like those gargoyles that we fought at the
Huh?
manor.
You fought the gargoyles?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna send you a picture
Yeah.
of what the statues look like.
We happened upon.
Yeah, see, the almighty DM just sent us a picture of what these gargoyles look like. Oh, these vultures look like.
You get
so
like
they're
a
probably
you get like a
ominous.
professor. You get like a ping, like someone sent you a text message, and
Here's the image.
I mean, I still have. Oh wait, no, I don't.
Sorry.
yeah, detect magic could be down, unfortunately.
I mean, before we leave, if you want to throw that up really quick.
That's what the statues look like above the guardhouse.
Okay. Okay.
Neither of you know what they are. But
No.
I honestly, as a player, do not know what they are.
Me neither. I've never seen this a day in my life.
interesting. But you're crying. So
Oh gosh, and it's a green. There's like no way around the.
no, because the gatehouse encompasses the entire width of the mountain, so you'd have to like literally fall down the mountain. It's
All right, so do they scare you that badly?
No, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, they just look a little spooky.
They're pretty ominous.
All
I
right.
don't want to take any chances.
Well, what do you plan on doing?
We did come across some gargoyles.
Okay.
I have a spell that I learned from someone that does a good amount of damage to structures.
Shatter.
you're casting shatter.
I don't. I'm telling
Oh,
the
yeah.
madam about this.
Okay.
They look stone. Maybe just. Okay, well, let's space out a little bit, everybody. Simon,
Okay, so
get
the
on
width,
that
the width
side.
of this
of-
road is 15 feet before you fall off the side of the mountain. So it's 15 feet total width.
Okay, so let's do it incrementally. Someone in front. Oh gosh.
Okay.
Should we do the? Let's do the umbilical cord again around the waist.
Sure. And you know what?
Hmm.
I apologize, madam, about this seems to be not so helpful, me not showing off my full ability set, because we're trying to be incognito still. Is it alright if we
I
go
think
in?
I think at this point we kind of need to expand our potential, unleash our potential.
All right, Sam. Here, don't freak out.
Armor. He's summoning
Okay,
the
yeah.
armor and
All right.
putting it on.
Yep.
Oh, retie this around your waist. She'll reattach the umbilical cord so it fits around the armor now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So you got the curtain of green flame through the archway. You got 500-foot drop on either side of the archway, and then you have a rope being tied around everybody, and then the
Okay,
statues
but-
atop the gatehouse.
I guess it'll go like Sam again. It'll be Sam and Alvita. Professor can be in the middle. So I imagine Alvita wants like a V formation
Okay.
with the professor going closer because of the spell,
Okay. Cool.
and then Sam and her on the. So if one falls off the edge on one side, Sam, there's enough strength. Sam looks strong. So yeah.
All right.
All right, Professor, work your magic.
Fuck off, gargoyles.
Shatter.
All right. As you cast Shatter, they revert to flesh. So the spell still goes off, but they turn to flesh and attack. So what's it say for Shatter?
Constitution save.
Alrighty. And they do have magic resistance.
It says a sudden, loud, ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw. So depending on when they turn flesh,
immediately as they're attacked.
Dictating.
So
it's before the sound hits them.
As it says in the adventure path, as soon as
Before
they're
the
attacked,
damage hits them.
Yep, they revert.
Fucking stupid.
That's what it says.
No, I'm just yeah.
All right, so that one got a
okay.
15. First one got a 15. Second one got a 16.
It's not that much damage anyway, so yeah, just 12.
All right, and then everybody roll initiative. Alvita, what'd you get?
21. Sorry.
All right, you're up first as these two. After Professor Shatter goes up. What's the audible range on Shatter? Does it say? Like I was gonna see if the rock would have heard it. All right, cool.
No.
So
It's just a 10-foot radius, so it's like contained within that.
All right. And it does damage structures as well. So the gateway is a little hurt, a little crumbled in places. Cool. Yeah, and these two things revert to flesh and fly off the archway and come flying down. They're only like 30 feet up, so they're not high up. Alvita.
Not gargoyles. Damn.
They're both 10 feet tall. They just.
Oh gosh. Bonus action.
Yeah.
Gonna cast magic weapon.
Okay.
On her short bow.
Okay.
As she pulls it out, she'll essentially cast a spell, and she'll knock an arrow, and she'll reach back, and she's gonna shoot at the one on her same side. So if they're, so the right hand side, I imagine.
All right.
It is now. I get a +1, I think.
Yep. To damage and attack rolls.
Okay, cool. Okay. That's my last second level spells log. All right. So this will be. You could like customize it to add. Oh, you can. Does it work? Yeah. Okay. Oh, not 15. Sorry. 1 second. I'm trying to make this give me a bonus, so I don't have to. Cool. Okay, I did it. A 15.
15 hits. You feel like just because of your magical bonus to it.
Not the magic bonus saving my ass. All right, that is 10 piercing.
And it's now magical. Cool. So the arrow hits and it goes.
My second attack.
Yep.
With my bow. Oh, that's a 29 to hit.
Oh, of course.
For not that's good. 7.
All right.
That's my action bonus action,
Yeah.
and I am. Oh wait, it lost HP, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so on the first hit, it does an extra D8 of damage
Okay.
because I have Colossus Slayer.
Yep.
So another 5.
Cool.
Damage on top of that.
That's your action bonus action.
Can't really move. Gonna hold ground.
All right. Sam. A classic Brittany cleric, so I got all the spells that they like in here. Inflict wounds, all of the stuff. Gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm not gonna say what the Spiritual Weapon looks like, because I don't believe they described what their Spiritual Weapon looks like yet. Gonna cast Spiritual Weapon towards
A
the
sea
one.
guppy.
towards the one that looks hurt, and attack. Bonus action. I should probably roll to hit first. Oh yeah, 24 to hit, and the damage was 9 force damage. And then I think, because that's a bonus action, they're going to do a Sacred Flame. And magic resistance, they do have advantage on that. 14. Sam's save DC is a 14. So Sacred Flame does nothing. Okay. The vulture that has been getting peppered a bit is going to fly down and let out this horrific screech. And I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. Not a magical effect, so just a straight roll for anyone.
Is it a cone?
Nope.
Or
20-foot radius. Or within 20 feet of it. I can hear it. So yeah, everyone con save.
okay. All right. I didn't know how far away we were separated. How far? Away?
We're not that far.
5 feet.
Oh.
Because it's.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, because you don't have a lot of room up here.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, con save everybody. DC 14. So Sam succeeds.
23.
Succeeds. Professor.
I also got a 23.
None of you are stunned.
That's good.
That's going to bring us to the other vulture thingy.
Fuck.
Who's also going to do a screech. So con saves everybody again.
Oh my god. Okay.
Sam got a 16.
19.
Alright, you all resist the stunning screech of both of these things. Cool, and now they both of them land on the ground 5 feet in front of. One beside the professor, both beside the professor, because you're in a V formation. So 5 feet in front of by everybody. Professor, you got 2 on either side of you.
Oh why?
And then 5 feet in front of you is the green flame archway.
Cool. I'm gonna try to punch the one on the right.
Go for it. That's the one that's been hit quite a bit.
16.
Hits.
And that's going to be 10 thunder damage and 9 necrotic damage.
Alrighty, does not appear resistant or immune to either of those. So you just...
Okay. And then for my second attack, I'm going to attack the other one.
Sounds good.
For 15 to hit.
Just hits.
For 12 thunder damage and 11 necrotic damage.
Alright, so...
And they both have disadvantage on attack rolls on anything other than me.
Good to know. They probably will go after you because of what you just did to them, so...
Good, that's the point.
All right.
Hopefully.
Anything else? Anything else?
No.
Alright, Alvita, now they're now within 5 feet of every single person.
Shit. All right. Short bow.
So one's in front of you, beside the professor. The other one's in front of Sam, but beside the professor because you're in a V formation, within 5 feet of each other.
Short bow is dropped as the sword of wounding is taken up. Yeah, it's all right though. She would use 2 hands.
Go for it.
You know what? Actually, she is going to. No, she doesn't need that yet. She'll make her 2 strikes at this thing. So sort of wounding. Ooh. Oh, 17 or 15.
15 hits.
We've been hitting these guys right in the AC.
Yeah.
Just barely.
Okay, so
Fuck.
8 plus another D8 is a total of 11.
Okay.
Oh, plus. I'm gonna wound it.
Okay, but it needs to make a save, right?
No. To start it, so whenever I hit it, once per turn, I could say that it gets wounded. It gets wounded, and then it can make a save after it gets hurt to drop the effect. The save doesn't happen until after it takes the first. I've never been able to do this because we've always killed the creatures immediately after.
And any hit points dealt, no matter what, with this weapon can't be healed through magic. Or, yeah.
It can only be short rest or long rest.
Yeah. So if an enemy has one of those swords and is wailing at you, it's fun stuff.
Yeah, it's rough.
It takes 1d4 necrotic damage at the start of each of its turns if it's been wounded. Yeah. And a creature within 5 feet of it can also use their action to end the wounding process. Cool. Alright.
Second attack with the longsword is a natural 20.
Nice.
Thank God. Oh, I wish it would have happened before, but that's all right. That is 12
And you are
slashing.
two-handing it, so...
Yes.
Alright. That one's looking pretty bad.
Her fangs are bared.
Alright.
She's
Anything else?
slashing at it. No, that's gonna be it.
Alright. I'm gonna pull the old Brittany Chaos Gremlin go-to. And the one in front of them, gonna cast Inflict Wounds, 2nd level. Because that's what they be doing.
That's what they do.
For a 22 to hit.
Nice.
Yes.
For pretty good rolls. 24 necrotic damage.
That is
Hot
really
damn.
good. The max is 30 at that, isn't it?
So, yeah, that was 4d10, I think.
Oh,
So 40.
Jeez.
So, yeah, just,
Still.
that's
Better
their
than her.
action. They don't got any bonus action stuff that I'm aware of. Oh, yeah, Spiritual Weapon's gonna hit. Huzzah!
Yeah.
The same one. For a 14 to hit, so it misses.
oh.
Okay.
The wet fish just up.
The rock was focused on the professor, and then the crit happens. It's going to turn towards Alvita.
Okay, so it takes 1d4. Necrotic damage. Kill it! Not with the 1. So
No.
it takes 1 necrotic, and it
Alright.
can make a con save.
Alright. It's got... This is not considered a magical effect. Not really.
And it's 15 con.
10.
Okay, it's still wounded.
And then 2 attacks towards you. With disadvantage because of professor
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yep.
So it's going to come at you with this weird beak. Oh, natural 1.
Okay, she slips out the way.
And then it's going to come at you with the talons.
Okay.
For, not great, 9 to hit.
No.
Alright. This one was also focused on the professor, but then inflict wounds happen, and it turns towards Sam. And it's going to do 2 attacks on Sam with disadvantage. The beak on Sam. Can't read that. A 16 to hit, which misses Sam.
Okay.
And then the talons against Sam. Come on. 15 to hit, which misses. Professor.
Oh, all right. And he was like, he just tries to get their attention again.
Okay.
Wham! And he'll start with the one that's been injured.
Both of them have been injured, but yeah, one's more
I mean, like the
significantly.
one that's looking worse.
Okay.
For wear. 17 to hit.
Yep.
That's 11 thunder, 14 necrotic.
That one just dead.
Is that the one in front of Alvita?
Yeah.
Okay.
One that was wounded.
Alright.
Cool.
And then the next one, 16 to hit.
Yep, man.
Oh, bad damage roll. 6 thunder damage
Okay.
and 11 necrotic.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope, that one still has disadvantage on anybody other than me.
Alvita, this one is 10 feet away from you.
Okay, she'll shift around to be shoulder to shoulder with Professor and kind of just,
It's like you
She'll
move up,
take
you
some-
move. So okay.
yeah.
The rope,
So I move
the rope will make
essentially,
things a little difficult because you might accidentally, if you move a certain way, like wrap somebody up
Yeah.
Like walking your dog.
Oopsie.
and effectively restrain somebody. Yeah.
So she will try to attempt to avoid that as she takes her swings.
Okay.
With two-handed again with the longsword.
Go for it.
Oh, kiss a natural 20. 16.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so it's wounded again. Or this one's wounded for 7 plus. Where's my? I wish he did that as an action. D8 additional. Ooh, I maxed out. 8, so that's 15. No, yes, 15
Total?
damage. Yeah.
Alright, this thing is still up but looking pretty bad.
One more swing.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Oh yeah, of course.
4. Please roll high. All right. 12 slashing.
Alright. It's just holding on. It's like
Let's see if this necrotic damage kills this one. Okay, that's gonna be my go.
okay. Sam. Okay, how are you looking for spell slots? Getting kind of low. No thirds. Just one last second. So bonus action spiritual weapon. 21. 6 force damage. That thing also drops. Had 1 hit point.
Nice.
Man, rolling way better than I was rolling on Sunday with my D&D Beyond dice. I was rolling like 6s total all day. Anyways,
Good job, gang.
so the Vrox
Don't
have
yell.
been dealt with,
Stop yelling. There's still a big ass bird.
and now you just have the green flame curtain.
Should pick up this short bow and shoulder it. It's magical for a little bit longer, for an hour.
Yep.
The professor is going to examine, like, their whole screech box thing or whatever that was going on when they were yelling at
They
him.
don't. It's just from their vocal cords. Nothing
Yeah.
special about it.
Yeah, he's just. I guess he wants to like.
Oh,
and see what's going
their
on
bodies would discorporate because they're fiends. So there are no bodies left.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
right. I forget that
cool.
shit like that happens.
So technically
kind
not.
of
So technically not dead.
What happened?
Some creatures have the ability to just, go away.
It's all groupified.
Try a taste.
I do have
All
recommend.
right.
Do you try a taste?
He's immune to poison, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Goopful.
All right, what do I do? What's it taste like?
Okay. Give me a second. Pulling up the book Baldur's Gate: Descent into Avernus to see if I can remember anything, if they got mechanics for that kind of thing, because I believe they
blood
do.
That's amazing.
Yeah, there's stuff in here for demonic ichor, which is what these things are, demons.
Okay.
So, give me a
Professor's gonna turn
second.
into a demon.
Give me a second.
Rakshasa.
It's almost like there's way too many rules in this game.
Never.
Where is that gonna be?
Professor is a Yuan-ti,
Fucking remember.
but with the fiend at category now.
Hey, yeah, you eat it. It tastes like, I'm gonna say it tastes like rotten eggs, like sulfur. It's very sulfurous. And then we'll figure out what goes on. I wish D&D Beyond had like a search tool. You could just go into a search bar and type in something.
They do, don't they? Yeah.
Only on the phone it has it. Not on their actual like.
Yeah, search everything right at the top.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's like right at the top of the website. Right next to where
That's
it says
stupid.
Beyond.
I fucking hate everything. Dumb. So stupid. Ugh, I hate everything. Okay, here we go. Demon Ichor. It's what it remains behind after a demon dies. Okay. It's not a poison.
Yeah, the professor totally would have done it because
It's
like
not a poison.
I mean,
it's
yeah,
not a
he
disease.
usually is pretty
I need the professor to make a Constitution saving throw.
okay.
Fiends, uses plants, and undead automatically succeed.
Spell or magical effect.
Demon effect.
Nat 1.
On a failed save, the creature is magically warped by the Ichor and is determined by rolling on the table.
Magically. So it's a magical
yeah,
effect.
roll again then.
Okay.
Stupid.
Another natural one.
20.
Oh.
Okay. There's still Ichor left. You eat it, nothing happens. You're like, oh, that's fine.
Oh,
Tastes like eggs.
that smells vile.
Yes, did you?
It tastes vile.
I figured it would. I'm just
What?
trying to make light of the situation. Very good job, by the way, everyone. We did.
Yes. That was good. You,
That's lucky. I'm going to say very lucky.
that was, seemed quite dire. I
Yes.
was not expecting that. I was thinking it would be more gargoyles.
Around Barovia, you want to definitely kind of expect the unexpected. So if you assume one thing, don't. Anyway, is there anything to be done about this? What's going on with this doorway?
Curtain of green flame fills the
Green flame.
entire archway of the gatehouse and is the only way
Does-
forward.
Does it remind her of the flame skull green?
It's
Is
green.
it like the
It's
same
green
color?
fire. Yeah.
Okay. Professor,
Oh,
would
I
you like to
just-
mess with your little doohickey again and see if maybe if
Oh,
it's...
yes. Boop, beep, boop, 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 boop.
It's magical. It doesn't tell me a school of magic, so I'm just gonna say evocation.
Okay.
Ooh. Well,
Can
it could
Alvita, while
very likely
Professor's-
burn us. So perhaps we should take one of these and pulls out a torch and give it a testy.
While the professor was
Oh, sorry.
calculating some
Yeah.
data, Alvita's gonna can Alvita like coat some of her arrow heads in the ichor?
Does Alvita know that's a thing, or is that a player knowledge thing of a book that's out there?
No, I didn't know if you could do that or not. It's demon ichor, tastes like eggs, maybe get somebody sick.
Okay.
She knows professor's immune to poison.
Uh,
Yeah. She knows I'm immune to
Hey,
poison.
if it's really a thing and you don't want it, you could say no.
No,
She
no,
doesn't have
it's a
to.
thing.
Oh, okay.
How many arrows do you want to cover? 10 minutes, so I'll say you can cover like 10.
She doesn't have that many left.
many arrows do you have?
To be honest, she's used a little bit. I think I have like maybe 10. Where's my quiver? Yeah,
All right.
so I removed them because I don't keep them in combat because I
Yeah.
don't assume Alvita that they stay.
All right. So you can cover 10 arrows in this ichor. Probably you might need to make a note somewhere so I remember when you use those.
I'll just write it.
And by the end of that, yeah, it reveals the curtain of green flame is evocation magic. Then
Or could very likely burn us. So
Pull out a torch and just kind of like,
the torch ignites with green fire.
Oh,
and then he'll bring his hand closer and closer to it to see if it gets hotter.
Yeah.
oh yes, that will burn. That's a burn. This is a burn thing.
I wonder how tall is the archway again?
30 feet high. The walls are lined with stone spikes.
Oh, will be painful. It'll be a painful
Yeah.
trek.
You would take piercing damage walking up it.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot to mention one thing. There's a curtain of green flame, and then there's a portcullis that shrieks with the sound of metal on metal as it opens on its own. And then after a minute, it closes. And then as you're sitting in the front of it, it's like you're sitting in front of an automatic door, so it just keeps going.
No.
So for the 10 minutes of detect magic, it's.
That's amazing.
No magic coming off of that thing. It's like wind driven.
Yeah, you don't know. Doesn't say anything about it being magical.
It's part of
All
the
right, I
enchantment.
suppose.
Automatic
That
door.
doorway, that doorway seems to be
And that's in the curtain
More
of green.
safe.
And that's the curtain.
Oh,
that's
in-
in. That's in. Yeah, the portcullis is in
Oh.
the curtain.
Ooh. Okay.
I thought I was off to the side.
No,
I was just
me
like,
too.
No.
well, there you go.
No, it's in the.
Alright.
It's in the fire.
I can't climb up that. It's going to. It looks extremely painful. I have no means of.
Let's just run through the fire real fast.
It's deadly. This is really the only way we can go to.
We could always jump off the bridge. All right, you weren't a part of... Okay, yes. We've done this before, at least, well, not we, but I.
You just jumped off bridges.
Oh, yes. Well, I fell, but...
Was the water visible? Like where your destination was visible?
Yes.
You see, yeah, you can't see the water from the bridge.
Oh, that's all right.
So okay, well, what if it's a low tide?
What do you mean?
Like, what if the the river's not as filled?
Well,
It is colder, so
you don't know. My armor is capable of suspending us in the air.
I've also
Not suspending, but slowing.
I've also done the math of how far you can fall with feather fall, and it's 600 feet total.
Mm-hmm.
And they just further fall again.
That's how long it will last for about 600 feet. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could follow the lake. She'll pull out the map again. We could follow the lake and the river. Does the river run from Luna Lake to Lake Zarovich?
Give me a second.
Or does it run from... Okay.
Pull up the old map here. Yeah, the Luna River would go to Luna Lake, and then it would go to Lake Zarovich.
Okay. Oh, yeah, obviously, because mountain flowing down.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to do that, but yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to say this is probably the most fucked up way of traversing Barovia.
And it'd be cold water, too, because you're in the
Yeah.
mountains, so you'd be dealing with frigid waters as well as extreme cold. And the mountains are like this. You can't trek alongside the mountains.
Yeah, no. That's a thought.
2 options.
Yes. Cold water and cold air traversing a river downstream, which it would get us close to if and she'll kind of like run our fingers along. We can get close to Valaki if we keep on going. But the land kind of evens out a bit when you get past the mountains, closer to Lake Zarovich. She'll kind of point that out. I said, don't trust this fire with the creatures that were sitting upon it. There's a reason why they were guarding it, I assume.
Yes, well, I have seen many people that I've traveled with die from lesser, intimidating spectacles in front of us. So, not inclined to test that one.
Can you do your little what if I don't know.
Go on.
If you could do your little switcheroo thing to get someone safely on the other side.
Oh, nope.
Oh.
Armor's tapped for today. I used that shatter and
Right.
already used that teleporter thing. I need to get a good name for it.
Switcheroo.
Switcheroo! Oh yes, that sounds good.
This rolls off the tongue.
Oh, I like it.
So you're really not switching a roo anything, you're kind of replacing us. But it sounds good. I like it.
There is indeed a switcheroo that does occur.
Empty air and a body.
Replace air from here with air from over there, person from here, person over there, and person switcheroo.
Oh, perfect.
It's elementary displacement.
She's gonna get a little. So, is there heat coming from the fire?
Oh yeah.
Like, okay, she's gonna gotta get a little closer to it.
Okay.
Just to stay warmish.
Okay. Yeah, if you're staying within 5 feet of it, it hurts a little, but
She has the rose, so she's resistant to fire. So
it hurts a little, but it does keep you warm.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna thaw out a little bit.
Also, if you do go back to the bridge, I'm gonna have another percentile dice roll to see if the rock comes.
Yeah. So we either. Well, I feel great. I think I can maybe manage cold water if we suffer through that, though. I don't know how fast the rapids would be, or how fast it flows, or if we just kind of float about.
Has the fire been put out on a torch?
No, because it lasts for an hour.
Okay, the professor's gonna try to put out the fire against this stone on the side.
Okay, it goes out.
Like,
Or at least we know it can be put out.
Oh wait, it's magical flame, so it can't be put out by mundane means.
well, there we go. All
It
right.
reflickers.
Yeah.
Just it's a trick
Oh,
candle.
damn. Yep, this is very dangerous fire. We wouldn't even be able to put it out if we
Wait.
walked through.
That's actually very. You know, if it's magical flame, it would. An hour is typically how long the wrappings and all that. If you have a torch, it'll burn all the way through. No, I think we just have to make a decision. Do we want to run through the fire? Because I don't have a means of. I mean, I will be.
I don't have a
unfazed.
means to put anyone out. If they can't be smothered, they
Oh,
obviously
yes.
can't be smothered. We could be on fire for hours.
I can ward one of you against the fire if we do pass through. I can actually. No, I can't. I don't have the material component that with a gold cost on it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes, it is a
I
shame.
was gonna cast warding bond, but I don't have the component for it.
Oh man. All right.
Just in case.
Right.
I'm scared to make this decision.
If there was only...
Let's just hang out here. What if we just stay here forever
You know, we could stay.
till the next season?
This is fine.
Do we want to jump? I think jumping is a good idea if you have the means of making sure that we have a slow descent so we don't impact the water with.
Let me double check. I do.
The bridge would be the best place for that because everywhere else has little juts out, and you'd still be stuck on the mountain.
Okay, so we move fast to the bridge. We get
So,
to the bridge. We
you
yell to potentially attract this thing, but we jump off almost immediately, and then it won't chase us down a cavern, right?
And you fall 500 feet automatically with the Xanathar guide rules. So it's a 600 foot. I can't remember how big the drop is.
But it's a reaction to trigger
Yeah.
protocol, so we'll be fine.
Okay, so we fall a little bit in reaction. When you see water, would that work? I don't know how that would work.
You can do feather fall automatically, and you'd be fine. But then
Okay.
if you do encounter the rock and you're feather falling, that might suck.
True. We'll just be little floating ducks. Okay, so we'll. Whee! And if we're attached, because we're going to want to be attached.
Oh,
I
everyone
don't
would
think
go then.
That's good. Better together than
And then I can
alone.
cast speak with animals, and we could be best friends with it.
Rocks aren't beasts.
I know.
Yeah.
Fucking monstrosities, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a vote, Professor. It's really only going to be me and you voting.
Yeah, I don't have an input.
Wall of fire or freezing cold water?
We don't know it's freezing cold. It's way down at the bottom of the mountain.
Yes, but it's coming from the mountain, Professor. That's how water flows.
It's
The-
definitely.
the-
Don't tell me how.
Don't explain things with
Don't
logic.
explain hydro.
Also, just for my note, just for so I know how to run things depending where you go. How many of you are wearing heavy armor?
I mean, I am, but can have it not. Be.
Yeah,
I can
just
take it off,
just curious.
don and doff it with an action.
Just curious.
Does Sam have heavy armor?
Medium.
Okay. No, then I think we're all good. If the professor can remove the armor quickly.
With an action. Does not take 10 minutes like one would expect. With armor this size.
Okay, Professor. Wall of fire or water? I'll just say water. Okay, water it is then. I was going to say the same thing.
Do you know which direction the water flows?
Yes, from the mountain down, and he'll point to the map and show
north.
Professor.
He goes north eventually. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Eventually.
Right, all right. That's fine with me. Would not be the first time I have done this.
Okay.
So you're headed to the bridge.
Yep. I do not like the idea of being on fire for more than a few seconds.
As I said, the mountain. There are no ways to walk along the mountain. You will be in the water for a significant amount of time. You don't know how long though.
Before we
based
go,
on the. Oh, okay, sorry.
sorry. Before we go, Alvita's gonna do the torch like the professor did, remembering that it's magical and he couldn't put it out before. She'll light that torch, and she'll walk with it.
Basically, you can be in cold water for as much as your Constitution score in minutes.
Oh.
It should be modifier, not minutes, but whatever. Or
Oh.
score, because that does make
I
sense.
don't know if we're gonna be able to do this then.
Because every other water-based thing is modifier, not score. So I'm going to say minutes equal to your Constitution modifier.
Oh.
And then you start getting each additional minute con saves, and then it goes auction, and then freeze to death. So those are your options.
How
Fire.
long does this look?
I can pull up a map. I'll pull up the better map.
We see trees within like a centimeter.
The Curse of Strahd map is way better than the one that they give in the Ravenloft book. So it's got more details on it.
I think didn't you send me the one?
I don't care what I sent you.
No, you sent the Raven or the Curse of Strahd one to us.
So 10, 20. Oh, I forgot these squares are all 10 feet. Looking at Salenka Pass River right now, because that's where you are. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And then if I look at the big old fat map, let me look at the map here. One hex is a quarter mile. Yeah, I don't think I think I sent you the. No, I sent you guys the map from Fenrichton's guide.
Okay.
Salenka Pass, 1 square is a quarter mile, so we're looking at.
Yeah, it looks like a mile is like a
Yeah,
centimeter.
I'm gonna use the map that I have because it's a little more easier to measure. Quarter mile. So we'll be traveling about a quarter mile of frigid water, plus a bit. So I'm gonna say about a mile of cold water.
Wait, a quarter mile is
Because you're going down the mountain, and then
0.25 miles.
All right, I'm making a ruling. You got a mile of cold water.
Oh fuck! All right, that's
Because
that's more than a few minutes.
Yeah.
Let's just take the spikiest parts and fucking just fucking get spiked. Fuck
Okay.
it.
Yeah, she'll yeah. Fuck. She'll do it.
you're gonna.
She's not gonna run through the fire. She'll climb up. Yeah.
Okay. There are no saves here because there's really no way to avoid the spikes. It's just
Yeah,
pierce. So, it's 30 feet up one side, 30 feet down the other side. So,
Just get up to the top, we can jump down.
all right, you're climbing up.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 piercing damage as you get to the top.
she'll she'll jump off.
Like,
Okay.
what
And
are you
take...
doing?
Oh, I rolled really good on that one. 12.
You
Is
are
that right?
gonna use the rope?
So you land
I can't.
14 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. It's fine.
You took more
Oh,
damage jumping off than you did climbing it.
I did.
So you're prone on the other side.
Ow. She'll get up slowly.
All right, Sam's gonna climb up.
Panicked.
Wait. Is there anything on the other side?
Good question. The road goes down the mountain.
Me.
Are there any buttons that will turn this off?
She'll look for buttons.
You can
I love
climb.
that.
Nobody else can. Areas of the past. These structures are made of tightly fitted stone and can't be scaled without the aid of magic or a climber's kit.
Fuck.
Because you have spider climbing, so you just
Uh-oh.
other side.
Shit. Can I climb the mountainside with my spider climb?
Yeah, but it
To
would take
avoid
you
this?
forever. Or no, you're just going to just go around.
Just going around.
Yeah, you can easily because you have spider climbing.
Oh
Uh,
no!
I just hurt myself in the fucking reason. Just take 24 damage for
Now, just because spider climbing, you don't automatically adhere to surfaces, so it just helps you walk along surfaces. Because spiders.
No, I have a
can
climbing speed now.
Yeah, no, but spiders can still fall
Oh,
while
okay.
they're climbing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can just do that, and you get around and meet up with everybody else.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You realize that these can't be scaled by non-magical means because when you get up close, start walking. Oh, these are really tightly fitted, and
Yeah.
there's no handholds.
Yeah, there's nothing
Because
really
the spikes would be, if there's no hand, they can't be scaled, and the spikes would only be like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A way that there's no feasible grip. But I just...
All right. Well,
Okay, here. She's gonna hand... She's gonna hand... She's gonna hand Sam the rose.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb over to the other side. You're gonna run through. The rose will give you some resistance to flame. If you end up falling, I will be on the other side.
They
to
won't fall
retrieve
because I
you.
got the dimensions wrong. I didn't realize it was 10-foot squares, but there's still no way to pass the gatehouse.
Wait, no, like she's saying to run through.
Yeah, there's no way they'll fall.
And- No, like fall to the
Oh.
flames, like die.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I'll be on the other side, and I could heal you. If you are healed, Professor, you run through, and Sam will be on the side to heal you once you get over.
That's a good idea.
Professor, what do you think? Can you do what you did with the lightning? Again.
Absorb elements.
yes, but not for a whole hour's worth.
No, it's just a run through. You'll just be charging through the fire.
The fire does not go out.
As per the rules of fire, it ignites objects that aren't being worn or carried usually, but the torch is just a torch. It's
Look,
made of
wrap
wood.
up in your armor. It's metal, right? It won't catch.
Oh, if you take more than 10 damage of the type from a single source, the rose disintegrates.
So I haven't taken because it's after
From
the
a single
resistance.
source.
Yeah, there was the fireball too, right? In the amber.
Yeah,
temple.
but then
Oh.
I was reduced down to like 7. I never took a full 10
Right. Okay.
That's
cumulatively
right, that's right.
for a single. Yeah,
Okay. This might. Okay. Cool.
I know it's gonna. I anticipate it's gonna die on the first
Worth it,
usage, but
though.
I want the healer to be
Fine. Okay.
to be at least to be able to heal. Professor, we can get you.
All right.
Do you trust me, Professor?
I don't know any of you.
I don't trust this fire. It doesn't look like
know.
it'll go out ever.
The torch eventually goes out. I see you've been talking for long enough, like an hour, deciding this plan. The torch just goes out.
Okay.
Because that's a long torch to stay alive for.
I think this is the only means we can to do this, Professor. And look,
Alright,
if we get
fine.
if we hurt enough, we could just stay by the gate, close to the flames. It will keep us warm. We can wait it out for hours until we can rest fully here.
Fine.
Are you sure?
Oh,
Don't want you to
yes,
feel
we
like
don't
you're-
have many options.
All right.
You're saying what needs to be said.
She will hand the rose to Sam.
Sam takes it.
She will climb back.
Does that require attunement? Nope. Okay,
No.
cool. Double checking.
She is going to. What she's going to do is she's going to set the umbilical cord by kind of like where just it's safe enough to where it won't get damaged or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But she's going to essentially ready itself to fasten around if someone goes down, and she's going to be ready to pull.
Oh, out of
So
the
they
fire?
don't just
like
yeah.
cook inside.
Yeah.
the- Okay. Sam's gonna run through then.
Okay, she'll wait.
All right. There's no save on this fire because you take it when you touch it. That's 29 fire damage reduced to half because of the rose. The rose is gone.
She won't take any then.
Uh,
You take no damage if it depletes the rose.
Oh yeah, Sam gets through perfectly fine. And the rose.
Huzzah!
Ah,
Perfect.
and the rose just disintegrates.
Oh, man.
They're both perfectly fine on the other side.
Oh my god, I'm getting rid of everything that belonged to Thalia. Or the yeah. Ooh. Okay. She'll do the same thing again, but she's gonna look at Professor. She's gonna hold eye contact with the Professor. I got you. I promise.
This is really bad.
I'm
Get
fine.
Get your spell ready.
Damn it.
Unless you fall unconscious and you can't use a reaction to do that.
It's fine. It's fine. Ugh. All right.
Okay, you run through. You take 39 fire damage.
Absorb elements.
Okay, so it hurts like a motherfucker, and you take 19 fire damage instead. Just
Damn.
She'll try to. She's not gonna try to catch him because she doesn't want to get hurt.
all
She's
right.
gonna kind of let him run past and.
Stupid fire.
As you all cross the curtain of green flame, that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
The professor rolling on the ground, his armor just clanging and clanging
So
and clanging.
you're not engulfed in fire when you get through. You're just
Professor's in panic mode, assuming.
Yeah,
he is.
yeah, he's just still like,
all right.
damn fire.
But yeah, as you all each find your way through the curtain of green flame, Alvita walking around, jumping off, whatever. Sam running through with no damage. Professor 19 isn't terrible. And that's what we're going to session for the week. So onwards, I suppose. So good night, everybody.
Good night.